So here's the work. It's called Daycare, as you can see, from a series called Roadkill, The Flattening of America, which I did in 1995. Unfortunately, it's still relevant. I was moved to do the work. I always wanted to work with roadkill. Never touched it. I just put my props next to it. And I had people finding roadkill for me everywhere. There's a dead deer on the road. Come photograph it. So I was moved to do the work because the Christian Coalition and Ralph Reed were beginning to really come to power in the United States. Also, at that time, Bill Clinton, reformed welfare with Newt Gingrich. And all right, fine, so welfare might have needed some reform, but they did not provide any daycare for the women that they were asking to go to work in order to earn their welfare. And that's what this particular piece is about. This is from a series of 8. There's another piece up right now at El Museo. It's just unfortunate that it's extremely relevant today. With the show, when I first exhibited this work, I had a number of quotes around the pieces, and I brought 3 of them. One of them was from Jerry Falwell, founder of the Moral Majority. Our goal has been achieved. The religious right is solidly in place, and religious conservatives in America are now in for the duration. How relevant is that right now? Pat Robertson, founder of the Christian Coalition. In 1988, he was a GOP presidential candidate. He said, "There is nothing in the U.S. Constitution that sanctifies the separation of church and state." Really? Okay. And this is the one that really inspired me to create this series. It was from Ralph Reed, executive director of the Christian Coalition. He's still around. He's been on the talk shows every now and then, on the news shows as a pundit. He said, "I want to be invisible. I paint my face and travel at night. You don't know it's over until you're in a body bag. You don't know until election night." It's unbelievable how relevant this is right now. It makes me want to go out and shoot more roadkill and do a redux of this series. So this is a photograph, film. It's a silver print, and I created this plywood with Frani. I wanted it to look like a tombstone. So the 8 pieces are all 48 inches tall. This is 36 inches wide. Some of them are 24 inches. If I shot a vertical, then the whole thing was a little narrower. But they were all 48 inches. Any questions about this? Yeah.
You mentioned that you wanted to maybe redo this series. So in between the time that this original series, you finished that, and now, what have you been doing since?
Well, I work in 2 ways. One is work that's fairly political, and then another way is work that is incredibly abstract and beautiful. So I've been doing a lot of that, and it depends on where it's being shown, for instance, and what type of show I'm going to enter. The abstract work is macro photography. When I get down real close and abstract something that's there and kind of make it seem as if it's from another reality. And then they're about 20 by 24. Hold them up pretty big. They are very painterly, actually. And currently, I'm working on gum bichromate prints. Gum bichromate prints. Gum bichromate, that's a 100-and-something-year-old process. where you take watercolor, mix it with gum arabic in certain proportions, and then you take that solution and you mix it with potassium dichromate. And that's what makes the paper light sensitive. And then you brush it on, whatever color it happens to be, and expose it to light. And then you wash it in water, and then anything that wasn't exposed washes away, and then you wash it. That's it.
Res.
There are so many issues to deal with these days.
Yeah.
I didn't read the article, but I saw a headline that said that people are beginning to get ill from stress-related illnesses because of what's happening in this country and around the world. A friend of mine has a very good friend who's now calling the embassies in Washington and apologizing for the United States. I mean, it really is incredible what's happening here. And it calls for, and sometimes when I do the beautiful, painterly, abstract photographs, it rests my mind, but then in the next second I think, what am I doing this for? I should be doing more of this. You know, so it's a difficult situation. If there are no more questions, I'll end it.
Thank you.